What is up, guys? I'm Nick, and this is Build Dad Build. And I'm standing in my kitchen, and I got a rag on my head. Here's why. We took delivery today. This video is probably gonna hit a little different. So let's go out here for a second. It's also been raining, so it's nice and steamy out. But the delivery I took involved me having to rent that. So if you follow me on Instagram, I've been teasing this for a while. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should go do that. But we have in the shop a new laser, and it is just slightly bigger than the other ones. Are you ready? Check out the new laser from APLazer. This is the 4024, I believe, the SN 4024. I might have those numbers reversed. It might even say it on here someplace if I look real close. I don't see it. Anyway, we'll figure it out in a minute, but I am going to be opening this bad boy today. This isn't really probably gonna be the build video type thing because of the size of this thing, of the enormity of it. We're gonna get this guy out of the box. We're gonna figure out where we're gonna put it in the shop. We're gonna have to rearrange the shop to a certain degree here. And I think that's kind of what this video is gonna be about, is getting everything kind of moved around. So my shop is a 3-car garage. Well, actually my shop used to be like 1.5 of the bays. The wife is giving up her parking space so I can have my nice big shiny laser. Since it's a 3-car garage, I think some of this more utility stuff over here, like my lawnmower and that kind of stuff, I think it's gonna go over here to that 1-door bay. And we're gonna move more of the shop over on this side now. Now this thing is on wheels, so once we get it assembled, we can move it around. But I'm not sure where everything's gonna go yet. It kind of depends on the footprint. I think it's like 4x8. So, I mean, I think it's the size of this box, but we'll get it out, we'll figure it out. I'd probably film me opening this and maybe come over and talk to you a bit, maybe do a little time lapse. I'm not sure. It's gonna depend on how interesting it is to unbox this, I guess. I mean, it's gonna be interesting for me. I don't know how interesting it's gonna be for you guys. So let's do this, shall we? Let's get this party started. I would definitely say this is a 2-man job, but I'm only one dad. So I'm kind of disassembling this probably more than I really need to, just because I wanted the pieces to be more manageable. I mean, like the bottom of the crate that was on top of that is 3/4 inch piece of plywood. Y'all know what that weighs, plus everything else that's on there. And I'm gonna just have a bunch of useless lumber at the end of this, because as much as it was probably nice lumber at one point, it's been beat to hell. So it's not really usable, which kind of sucks, but we'll get after it. So here is the laser bed, unassembled, and then we've still got this guy to go, but we're gonna put this together. Good day, and welcome to day 2. So I kind of lied to you guys a little bit. I know I said that I was gonna put this whole thing together by myself, but this business is too heavy for me to lift. So I had to wait until my brother came over here last night and we picked it up and put it on the cart. So this is, we're not functional yet, but we're put together. So there she is, all in her beauty-ness. The next thing, sticking me in the neck. The next thing that I have to do is clean up all of this wood because it's in my way. And so we're gonna kind of move the shop around today. But I have to tear down all this stuff first, and I think, I don't even think I'm gonna video it because it's gonna be boring. I mean, it's just gonna be me cutting a bunch of wood up. So we're gonna do that. And then I will tune you back in once we start kind of making progress. Coolio? Schoolio. Schoolio? That's it. I was gonna say, is that a word, but is Coolio really a word? Come on. I mean, it's a guy. All right, guys, we are on day 3. As expected, yesterday was pretty uneventful. I mean, for me, it was pretty eventful. For you guys, it would have been pretty boring. I did tear down all of the crates, get them outside, and then I've got, I don't know if you can see this, but this is where everything used to be. This is kind of the set, and I've taken the benches and stuff that were over there and moved them against this side of the shop now. So next up is lighting. I don't know if that's gonna be super exciting either, but if you see back here, it is dark in that corner as opposed to over here because there's no light up on the ceiling like there is over there. You guys have asked me where I've gotten these lights before. I just got them on Amazon. I'll link them down below. They're 8-foot, 100-watt LEDs, and there's, well, I have 8 of them. I only have 5 of them up, but I'm gonna extend this one out, that one over, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do that yet, but that's priority today, is to get light over this area over here so I can get the lasers and stuff. I have lasers on top of lasers over here. So we gotta get the lasers and everything back over here, but you guys won't be able to see very well over there until I get some light over here. So I'm gonna run another one of these bulbs over here. The fun thing is they are in there, and I have a bunch of stuff under there, so I have to move all that stuff first. But I gotta get upstairs into the attic and get some lights, kids. Mother trucking lights! Alexa, turn on shop lights. Oh, let there be light. Okay, now we just need to start putting the shop back together. I think I'm gonna need like an extension cord to run over to this bench from the wall. Of course, I had all the power run to that wall, and now I need it elsewhere. But I'm gonna get this bench set up, because if I can get the lasers and everything set up on this bench, I get a bunch of stuff off of all the other flat surfaces over here, and we can get to rocking and rolling. Oh, by the way, check this out. Not that. This is the new X-Tool enclosure. I just put it together, super easy to put it together. Stay tuned, there will be a video on that. It is, I love it. It's very cool. They really kind of like thought it out. I love it. It's awesome. Okay, shop is still in very much disarray. We're not in our final form by any means, but we are back to the laser because I have to get this thing set up. So I got everything functional over here that I need. So now let's get to setting this big bad boy back up. You guys need a blower to get the smoke out? How about this bad boy? Are we ready? Look at that bad boy. Yummy, yummy. We're actually supposed to be checking the coolant here. That was kind of quick. I've already filled the tube. You can see it move around in there. Groovy. Groovy. It's alive. It's alive. All right, guys, and on that note, I think I'm gonna call it for this video, but thanks for sticking around to this point in the video. If you like these kind of videos coming out on Wednesdays, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, and if you like this video, hit that like button. And before I go, I just wanna say an extra special thanks to all of my patrons. You guys are amazing. I love you, each and every one of you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You come over here. Mwah. You too. You too. Especially my Boilermaker or top tier patrons. Stephen Mann, Eric Weiss, Derek Coates, Chuck Faulkner, Andy the Viking, Todd Stewart, Paul Christensen, Jason Ayers, Reed means Cody, the Adirondack guy, Tina, and Derek Steele. Clinkies. Why is this stuff so delicious? If you haven't checked out my Patreon page, head on over. I'll link it down below. Join up if that's your thing. Now, thanks for playing. I gotta get to work. I gotta learn how to run this thing. Woo! Titties, titties, titties beer.